You're watching EWTN Pro-Life Weekly. I'm Abigail Galván. Welcome back. This week, young people from across the U.S. are gathering in Indianapolis, and Pope Leo will join virtually as a special guest. It is all part of the National Catholic Youth Conference, which runs from November 20th to the 22nd. The initiative focuses on prayer, evangelization, and service among Catholic teenagers. During NCYC, Pope Leo XIV will hold a digital dialogue with teens from across the U.S. You can watch it right here on EWTN. To join in the celebration, we are happy to feature a young pro-life leader right here in Washington, D.C. I had the pleasure of speaking with the head of Georgetown University's Right to Life and learned of a special role they will play at the March for Life this January. Joining us today is Elizabeth Oliver, a senior at Georgetown University, who is the president of Georgetown Right to Life and senior director of the annual Cardinal O'Connor Conference. Elizabeth, it's a pleasure to have you. Wow, you're leading two pro-life organizations on Georgetown's campus. Congratulations. What has that been like?
Thank you so much for having me on the show today. I'm very happy to be here. It is a huge honor to be so involved in the pro-life movement at Georgetown. I've been involved since my freshman year, and it's been a great joy to see it grow so much. Our club has more than doubled in the past few years since now me being a senior, and so just seeing this growth in the club has been very exciting.
That's amazing. And for our viewers who might not be familiar with these groups, can you give a brief overview about both organizations and their mission?
Sure. So Georgetown University Right to Life was founded in 1973, and so right after Roe v. Wade happened. And it's been active since then. We host service events, social events, and speaker events throughout the year. And so we volunteer at the crisis pregnancy centers here in DC, like the Northwest Center and the Capitol Hill Pregnancy Center. We do diaper drives. We host speakers like Sister Dee Byrne and the Sisters for Life and a whole bunch of organizations. And so those happen throughout the year. And then we also have social events just to keep the club very active and get new members involved. We also table every week. That's a big part of Georgetown Right to Life, and that's part of our outreach. We have conversations every week at the heart of campus with students who pass by to share the pro-life mission with them. And then we have the Cardinal O'Connor Conference, and that board, some students definitely overlap. I'm an example of that. But to organize the Cardinal O'Connor Conference, that's an annual conference that happens at Georgetown every year to help. Again, both missions are aligned to protect the dignity of every human life. The conference is specifically Catholic, and it happens every year the day after the March for Life. And that's a whole day conference open to the public with a keynote speaker, a panel, and concurrent sessions throughout the day. And so some members, again, overlap on the boards. Both messages are the same, but one is specifically working for the conference, and one is working throughout the year.
And tell us, how did you first get involved in the pro-life movement?
I first got involved in the pro-life movement back in high school. During COVID, actually, I started sidewalk counseling outside my local Planned Parenthood in Stamford, Connecticut. And so that was my first opportunity where I got to help walk with women who were facing abortion, got to learn from people who'd been doing it for decades. I'd actually never been to the March for Life until showing up at Georgetown, and I've gone every year since. And so, and showing up at Georgetown, I ended up meeting the president of Right to Life, happened to be in the first day in my first class. I sat actually right next to her. It's as if God wanted us to be there right together. And so she asked if I wanted to get involved, and since that day, I've been very involved.
That's amazing. Now, you and your entire family converted a couple of years ago to Catholicism. Has entering the church changed how you conduct your pro-life ministry?
I would say that it's definitely focused it. I think anyone can be pro-life, whether you come from a specific faith background or you do not. I think anyone can recognize the beauty and the dignity of a human life. But for me, a lot of my strength and courage, I would say, absolutely stems from my Catholic faith and the unity also that has brought me. I think the Catholic Church has done a great job at supporting the unborn and this unified voice that it's a great abortion is the greatest injustice of the age. I fully believe that, and it's a genocide against a whole population of people. And so I really appreciate the Catholic Church's unity on it. I'd love to see more unity actually in the Protestant communities. I think they should also speak out against this, because this is a universal truth that all human beings matter. And so I'd say my faith as a Catholic has helped encourage me on this mission, very much so.
Now, you mentioned the March for Life earlier, and I hear you'll be leading the charge at the March for Life this year. Can you tell us about that?
Indeed, we are very excited to lead the march. Georgetown, again, has been sending a group every year. We're right here in Washington, D.C., so it's pretty easy for us to make the journey. But this year, we're really excited to have the opportunity to lead the march. Many people have been to Georgetown through the Cardinal O'Connor Conference, and so we're excited to have this opportunity to step up, to be the first school to lead the banner. And it's a great honor. We're even reaching out to alumni members, to medical students and law students, to get everyone involved. But Georgetown, it's a great opportunity, because Georgetown is a Catholic school. It's a Jesuit school. And so I think this will be a nice reminder for people who might not necessarily always think of Georgetown as a super pro-life and super Catholic school, but it is, and it still is, and I want people to see that.
Exactly. Well, thank you for your witness, and thank you for being with us today. God bless.
Thank you so much.